lot of hard dedication, done everything that she needed to do to complete the program. But not only did she complete the program, but she also has a very high GPA, and she has made it to our salutatorian. And this young lady is wanting to attend Texas State University in the spring of 2019. She wants to study psychology. So we know she's definitely going to be going places. And we're very excited to see her growth. And we're very happy that she happens to be our salutatorian today. So please, without further ado, help me welcome Ms. Tatum Renee Stevens.
Hi. I wrote a little speech. So, I'm going to start with a quote from Professor Bradley Whitman of the University of Wisconsin. He once said to take action. And every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, and every tiny little thing that you've ever accomplished is a result of taking action. You have a choice, and you can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be the active hero of your own life. Everyone on the stage is a result of just that. We have all faced challenges that have seemed impossible to overcome at times, but we are here today. Throughout life, unfortunate circumstances are inevitable, but the way we react is really what determines who we are. Often human nature tells us that we need to be discouraged over small defeats and to let failure take over. And as we move further on in our lives, we must remember that this way of thinking will only lead to self-destruction. Whether my classmates and I go to college, travel the world, or never even step foot in a classroom again, all of us remember to take our own action in everything we do. This is something that I learned from a very important person in my life. For as long as I can remember, my mother has given my brothers and I everything we could ever ask for, even if that meant sacrificing her own happiness. Through weird stepfathers, harsh living situations, and extremely straining financial periods, my mother has never let us see tears that she may have shed. She was teaching my brothers and I a very crucial lesson. Do not let the hard times define you. My mother is someone that would work early mornings to late nights and would still make time to tell us I love you before we fell asleep. My mother has taught me patience, trust, compassion, and how to love myself. My mother taught me that absolutely nothing in this world is handed to you, but everything requires hard work. My mother taught me that education is power, and it's something that nobody can take away from you. My mother also taught me that the only person on this planet who has your back is yourself. And lastly, my mother taught me how to be the active hero of my own life, and that is something I will carry with me forever. I hope all my fellow graduates are fortunate enough to learn these lessons in the way that I did. Personally, I think every negative situation is something that should be praised. Negative situations give humans a natural opportunity to grow, flourish, and to become better than they were yesterday. Dwelling on what could have gone right and what could have been will only cause more problems. And taking your own initiative to move forward and to realize that this is not as bad as it gets is only going to cause growth. Taking action to turn an unfortunate event into a learning experience is a sign of maturity, and I think everybody here has shown that level of maturity by being here and graduating. So to address the inevitable, everything must end at some point, and I know we've all been looking forward to this day for a long time. The final chapter in our adolescence has finally ended, and it's time to turn the page, and from here it only goes up. After today, we all ask and come to the feared question of now what? And lastly, I just want to thank my mom, my dad, and my two brothers, Tyler and Tim, for never allowing me to get discouraged and for being my forever friends. I would also like to thank my best friends, Alex and Josh, for giving me a life worth living and for pushing me to my furthest measures. I wish everybody here great luck in their future endeavors and happy graduation.